One of the more important things that you'll want to have while you're towing is a distribution hitch as well as good sway bars. We went with the Recurve 3. However, there is a learning curve with these, and unless you've been taught by the manufacturer or the distributor that you purchased it from, it could be a challenge. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to place these on, put them in place, as well as how to remove them.
It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the sway bars and you're going to place it in. You want to have the hitch with the holes for the sway bars at a 90-degree angle. You don't want to have the truck angled one way or the other. If you're in a predicament where you don't have much of a choice because how you parked or how you get into the campground, you can actually loosen right here with an Allen wrench so that you can spin it. But the preference is not to have to mess with that. You'll take the sway bar and just past about 20 degrees from that, and then you're in and you're ready to mount it into the truck or into the trailer itself. The angle of your truck and the trailer are going to have a lot to do with whether you can easily place these on. We learned the hard way, these should go on really easy. We actually fought with, and I actually damaged the tool trying to take them off because I didn't know any better. In this case, you want to see if you can line it up, and I'm actually pretty close. So we're going to be able to take the tool that this comes with and just pop it on and put it in place. However, if you're having trouble getting that on, and we'll check when we get to the other side, you want to lower or maybe raise the tongue on your trailer so that it runs very parallel with this part right here. And it should slide in very easily. In fact, most of the time you won't even need this. Your next step is to make sure that it's well seated and ensure that you place the bolt in and that's locked in place. This is very important. You do not want this coming out when you're driving down the road. Now the other side went in very easily, but this side is too low. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to raise up the tongue, which will also lift the truck. What I found was easiest is to put the tailgate or the top of your side here pretty equal to the top of your shoulder. So I'm going to do that, and as I do this, you can actually see the arm come up. It should go in that easily. You should be able to take it on and off that easily. And then of course you want to make sure it's secure in place, and you're all done. So placing these arms in should be almost effortless. If you're struggling with it, you need to adjust the height on the tongue, and you're going to do that just by dropping that down a little bit and having it lift up. The other thing is, if you happen to be in a campground that's very unlevel, or maybe you have to come in at such an extreme angle that you can't line your truck up or your tow vehicle very easily, you'll want to remove these arms prior to going into the campsite or prior to whatever location you're going to. So we've actually both removed them and put them back on out on a highway, well, maybe not a highway, but out on a road, pulled off in a parking lot, taking those off. You can drive safely without these. They just help you with taking some of the load off the rear of your truck, as well as keeping some of the sway down. So if you know you're going to get into a position that's going to be a challenge, take these off ahead of time. So while on the road, we've learned a lot of things and made a lot of mistakes, and we're going to do our best to share it with you so that way you can learn from our mistakes. So if you want to follow along with those videos, whether it's on our adventures or on some of our how-tos, make sure you subscribe by clicking the button below. If you enjoyed this video, we ask you to also give us a like. And if you have others that travel using a travel trailer or RV and you want to share the video with them, please feel free to do so. So thank you for joining us today, and look forward to seeing you in other videos.